This spring season, we went to Japan. So this all started at Terminal 3 in Ninoy Aquino International Airport. We booked our last-minute tickets and hotels through Trip.com and Agoda. Going to Japan, we rode with AirAsia, and going back to the Philippines was Cebu Pacific. We paid for travel tax first. It's a different price for economy and a different price for first-class package. Check-in bag is limited to 20 kilos and hand carry is 7 kilos. Extra weight is just extra payment. After bag check-in, we head to immigration where we answer a few questions. We have our hand carry bags checked before going to the boarding gate. There's coffee and snacks available before going to the boarding gates area. Boarding gates are a bit far from each other, so warning, boarding gates can change. Our boarding gate changed like 4 times. You should check the screens and the monitors for new boarding gates. And here we are, finally going on board. So this passageway going through the plane was actually really shaky. I wasn't even able to take a video of that. But anyway, we rode on this small plane because it was discounted for last-minute tickets. Because we didn't know that spring was the most expensive season in Japan, and we bought our tickets like a week or something around a week before the flight.
According to the seat numbers reflected on your boarding passes.
So travel tip, when your flight is 3 to 4 hours long, select a 4 a.m. or a 5 a.m. flight. You'll see the city lights and the night sky, then the sunrise mid-flight. The stars outside the window of a plane and the sun shining on clouds looks spectacular. Right here, I show you Philippines at night. It actually looks really nice. It's almost like Christmas lights everywhere. And here we see the golden sunshine. It was actually really cold. I've never experienced ice crystals on the plane window before. Hello, Mount Fuji. We didn't have an itinerary for you, but yay. Hello, Japan. It's good to see you. The adventure begins. This is in Terminal 3, Narita Airport, Japan. It was 13 degrees Celsius, but it felt like 7 degrees Celsius. We did not expect the wind to be that cold. No filming in immigration, but basically a Japan QR code, fingerprints, photos, and visa check. First bag. A second bag. And the third one. Our bags had shoes and protective wear. But before anything else, Japan airport toilet. It smells like nothing, extra dry and clean, modern tech toilet. Floor-to-ceiling doors, complete privacy. Thank you from all the ladies in the world. Meanwhile, in another airport toilet, not in Japan. Outside the terminal is a yellow bus that can take you from one terminal to another. There are 3 terminals in Narita.
I kind of want to walk.
You can also choose to walk to explore. The wind was pretty cold, so it didn't really matter. Walking around was really nice. There are bridges that connect one terminal from another. Look at that. It's Pokemon! We had to go to Terminal 2 for our pocket Wi-Fi and also the Skyliner. If you're not using eSIM, pocket Wi-Fi is very cheap and can be used for your entire stay. This is what we chose and did not have any issues at all. You can also withdraw from the airport ATM or at a convenience store using Visa, MasterCard, or JCB. This is how to get tickets for the Skyliner. You have to look for this sign. Select liner ticket. Select your destination. For us, it's Nippori. Select the number of tickets for adults and kids. For us, it was 2 adults. You can either specify a seat or choose a non-specify a seat, but specify a seat for reserved seating. Select a car number. So there are different car numbers in a Skyliner. There's about 8 of them, and each of them are either reserved seats or non-reserved seats. The blue seats are the ones that are unoccupied. For window seats, choose aisle A or aisle D. And then there is an aisle between B and C, so that's what you want if you want an aisle seat. So you can deselect it just by pressing it twice. Big luggage is stored at the back, so you might not want to get those seats. Select liner ticket and Keisei line, passenger ticket. And this is only if you don't require a JR line transfer. You can purchase by cash, IC card, or credit card. Get your tickets and double check your schedule. The train leaves on the dot. Don't miss it. Hello, Yanaka. Yanaka is a quiet place away from the hustle and bustle of the main touristy cities. It is in fact so quiet that I don't even have to mute my clips. This is literally the background noise of Yanaka. There's beautiful flowers and blooming trees on the street corners. I mean, look at that. It's like a scene from a movie. Or an anime. So this was our first experience of a Konbini. A Konbini is a Japanese convenience store, which is really convenient. It literally has everything. Japanese Konbini food are just built different. Look at all of that. There's so many options. The quality is really not bad. From appetizers to full meals to desserts. How is this even a 7-Eleven? They even had creme brulee. This is a sample of the food that I got. And this is Gashapon, which is capsule toys. I hope I'm saying that right. Gashapon. This is a construction in the area where they're spraying water on it. Apparently it's to reduce dust sediments, which was amazing. There's a whole variety of food in Konbinis. It's a banana! Look at all of that food. It almost seems like food was in the restaurant. In fact, there's so many. We actually went every single day to any Konbinis that were close to our hotel. What's even more convenient is that at night, the food is discounted at around 10% to 20%. Look at all of those options. This is perfect before coming back to the hotel at night, especially when you walk all day. And trust me, you will. You will never be hungry in Japan. There's food everywhere, even vending machines. Like everywhere. Look at that, from full meals to from appetizers to full meals to desserts, they've got everything. And this is Yanaka Cat Town. It's a whole market street with a cat theme and a lot of food options, street food options. There are cat statues, realistic cat figures on the roof, and even a cat cafe. Cats everywhere. So if you're a cat lover, this is a place for you to kind of visit. All the cats in this cat cafe are rescued cats. So it's really nice. There's a lot of shops and food stalls in this street. There was even a fortune teller or a card reader. So there was this cafe that was like an elegant little corner, and this random guy that played so well. In this area is where you learn to appreciate the traditional structures in modern structures at the same time. If you can see how traditional, like old traditional Japan this looks like, and then when you just look in the corner, look up, there's literally a modern building right there. This is how quiet it is. So Yanaka Market is a short walk from Nippori Station and vice versa. And right in front of that, you can just kind of watch the different trains by the tracks. This was such a peaceful walk, and we really just watched the trains here. It was so nice. The train sounds and the sunset were a perfect match. We went back to the Yanaka Cat Town at night just to see what it looks like. It's the cafe from earlier. We wanted to see the other shops that weren't open in the morning. So not all shops are open at the same time. Some are open in the morning and the others at night, and the others are scheduled somewhere in between. So it's nice to come back at different hours of the day just to see which ones are open. This is really just a short walk that would more than likely be enjoyable for people who love cats. If you're not a cat person, there are other places that you can explore that have more shops and more food, since this is really just a close area. But it's really nice because we saw a lot of pets, from cats to dogs, in this area. As you can see, the cat decorations are made realistically. I actually thought the cats on the roof were real at first, but you know, they're not. So they even placed them on top of the roof for that reason. And it's one of the most popular coffee shops. If you search it, it's a Yanaka coffee shop. We ended up going to the Konbini at night to bring back food to the hotel. As you can see, the food is now discounted at 20%. Look at all of that. Food in Japan is relatively cheaper, but have better quality than most convenience stores that you go to. Honestly, I've never seen a convenience store with this much variety of like fresh food, or quality food at least. You can use cash or your Suica card when you're paying, and you have to pack your things by yourself, which is nice. So this was our Konbini food haul. We have enough to survive an apocalypse. And that is it for this day in Japan. Stay tuned for more places that we go to during our trip to Japan. This is a Yakult Y1000, which is supposedly rare, but there is like a place in Yanaka that produces like Yakult Y1000. This is the food that I ate at night. It was actually pretty good, if I say so myself, and very healthy, I think. Happy weekend. Follow for more.